trying to shut them up. But anybody's watching now, they shut up because they say, if it can happen to this guy, it can happen to me. I'm so mad is when you don't want to be a part of their fucking club. That pisses them off.
So it seems like icecube is determined to make Hollywood a better and healthier place, and place high-profile celebs are now afraid that something sinister may happen to this man, and despite his bravery, he may end up 6 feet under. Even some known industry titans are concerned for icecube's safety, and although they secretly support him in his doing, they say that the rapper should be careful from now on.
You know, it's the flight of, it's survival.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. So in this video, I'm going to share the names of celebs who fear for the prominent West Coast music legend Icecube and what they have to say about their experience of dealing with notorious Hollywood elites. So as you probably know, Ice has recently unleashed his anger in his viral video, where she openly announced his plans on bringing down those who took control of the show business. And it seems like Icecube is fed with everyone being afraid of, say, a word against the powerful figures.
Polarized in all kind of ways. People are afraid to speak out.
But here's the thing. Many celebs who now fear for Icecube's life already had an unpleasant encounter with the murky figures that control Hollywood, and they say it was not a joyful ride. One of the main whistleblowers in the show business, Dave Chappelle, was among the first celebs ever to warn Icecube about the possible consequences of his statements, and I've recently made a video about that. Now Dave thinks that Icecube needs protection since he opposed something too powerful to be handled. Dave have publicly spoken against the elites once, in 2006, but until now, he's dealing with the consequences of his actions. And let's just remember the last year's incident when the comedian was attacked on stage right in the middle of his performance. The Los Angeles Police Department said the 23-year-old man pointed a weapon, later determined to be a replica handgun that contained a knife blade, at Chappelle, and the social media quickly flooded with videos of that episode.
Make some noise for hip-hop history.
As Chappelle himself believes this is a price he has to pay for speaking against the show business elites, and he's been living in fear ever since. And as the comedian says, he doesn't want the same fate for Icecube. The West Coast rapper recently created enough buzz among whistleblowers when he shared a video statement via his Twitter account, claiming that he was not a part of Hollywood exclusive club, and he had to deal with extra challenges from gatekeepers.
Some of you may not have realized that I'm not part of the club.
Dave Chappelle believes that Icecube stepped on a very slippery road by declaring a war on elites. And he may even end up like Whitney Houston, or Prince, or if he's lucky, like actor Jamie Foxx. But let's move to another person who shares Dave's fears for Icecube's well-being. And this is another comedian who's been mistreated and even blackballed by the industry for his bravery, Katt Williams. Katt had his own share of sorrow related to opposing the shady figures, and he also warned Icecube to be more cautious and not to reveal his plans that openly. At some point during his career, Katt realized that the fate of celebrities depended on their obedience and compliance with certain rules, and he was against bending over and betraying his principles.
It is possible that there isn't anything funnier than a guy in a dress.
According to Williams, he was faced with an impossible choice: to become one of the puppets of the show business elites by starting to wear a dress like many other black comedians did before him, or forget about making it big in the industry. And here's another prominent persona who was worried sick for Icecube. Former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson knows better than anyone else what Hollywood elites may do to a person, and he shared quite shocking and disgusting observations talking to Joe Rogan. The former boxer stated that a human life is nothing for elites, and they wouldn't even think twice before eliminating another person. As Tyson said in his interview, rich handlers using people in their wild sports games, whatever you think a human did to another human being, it happened. Whatever it is, it happened. These people own these thousands of acres and nothing grows on them. You guys may think that Tyson sounds mad, but he knows what he is saying. He's been in the show business for several decades and seen way worse things happening to people.
These homeless people off the streets, put them in there, take them on these special hospitals. They take them from that hospital, take them on these large estates of property. That's hunt.
Now, this is all sounds truly mad, but how else all these sudden disappearances can be explained? According to Mike, elites constantly push their own boundaries and see how far they can go with their crimes. And when everyone starts to oppose them, they end up in a quite precarious position. So Icecube has all the chances to become the next person to fall out of grace and become a new victim on the list. But as Icecube says, he has no choice but to toughen up after what he had said.
Unfortunately, the choices are not always top-notch, so to speak.
Have you thought of running yourself?
Many fans praise the rapper for his bravery and candor and also support everyone who's taking his side in this campaign against the powerful elites. It seems like everyone wants this change in the show business, and people express their support to every celeb speaking against the mighty. As one person commented, "I am praying for all the whistleblowers. Their lives are at stake." And another user added, "There's more and more speaking out. I think over the next couple of years, the mighty are going to fall." But icecube may not be able to bring down the elites by his own. Luckily, he has a huge team of supporters, and the next person on the list is Kanye West. This man has suffered the wrath of Hollywood elites more than anyone else in the industry, and he even earned a label of being a crazy man in certain circles. The rapper is tired to address those who questioned his mental health amid his controversial stances, but apparently he's in the same boat as icecube because of his constant battles with the industry.
With the media, the majority of the media has a godless agenda.
Uniting against one bigger enemy takes a lot of courage, and this is why Kanye West and icecube even moved past their 2022 feud. Just last month, the rappers proved that they had buried the hatchet when they were spotted meeting up in Los Angeles. icecube welcomed Kanye to his home, where the two men were spotted enjoying a friendly chat outdoors. Their conversation concluded with a warm embrace, during which both of them were seen beaming before Kanye headed off. While many people find it admirable that Cube and Kanye decided to unite to face the same enemy, there are other celebrities who work relentlessly to bring down all-powerful figures and their accomplices. 50 Cent is another person who believes that icecube plays with fire when he directly opposes the shady elites. As 50 believes, it's better to begin with taking down their handlers, and he himself is currently on the way to destroy Tyler Perry's empire of evil film making and build something better and safer for all artists. In April, 50 Cent took to Instagram to unveil the space, posting a video in which he is seen standing in the currently bare studio.
985,000 square feet.
Fifth is taking serious steps trying to take the power back, and he only proved by this project how adamant the rapper is to go against all evil that exists in the industry. In his video, he said, "Well, would you look at here? 985,000 square feet. Can you say G on its studios?" Now, finally, here's one more person who can't wait for this toxic air of Hollywood to get purified, and this controversial Piers Morgan. Morgan has previously called out Hollywood's nauseating hypocrisy over the negative reaction to Will Smith's Oscar slap. And now, he invited icecube to his chat show Piers Morgan Uncensored, where he discusses Hollywood hypocrisy with different celebs. At the beginning of their interview, Morgan called icecube a bona fide legend, and less than a minute after, they started to discuss the sad state of the show business and how things can be changed.
And I'm joined now by icecube. Well, icecube, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, man.
It's great to have you.
It's good to be here.
A bona fide legend.
Now, it's clear that icecube's determination has managed to shake many celebs, and as fans believe, it may help the rapper continue his campaign against the elites, despite the numerous possible dangers. As one person commented, we all should back up Cube for standing up for what is right and stop being scared of people that pull strings and can't do the dirty work themselves. And another user added, "Been watching Cube over the last few weeks, giving these interviews, and I'm absolutely terrified for his safety. So many Black voices who have strong influence have passed away for speaking out or have had their lives literally destroyed." But it seems like icecube knew what was at stake when he uploaded that video. And if something happens to him in the nearest future, that will definitely throw huge shade on the powerful figures who control Hollywood. And what do you think about this, guys? Are icecube's life and health in danger after his shocking statement? And will more celebs come to expose the dark truth about Hollywood elites after the rapper? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And in the meantime, check my other videos about the shady side of the industry. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I promise to be back very soon.